Welcome back to Our World Outdoors, guys. So today we are at Zaleski State Forest and we are going to be backpacking and camping at Camp 1. But what's nice about this is we are doing this with the Facebook group Cool Chicks Hiking Collectively, and Gretchen is our hostess. So what are we doing today, Gretchen?
So we're doing an introductory backpacking trip where we have short miles to camp, and then we're going to go over gear setup and hanging food bags and other camp chores like filtering water and other camp backpacking etiquette.
So this is a beginner's backpacking. You're going to see a lot of the ladies that go on our regular backpacking, but we're here just to support Gretchen and help her out with any new backpackers that wants to get into it. And Gretchen's going to be doing kind of a series of these over the next year or so. She is one of our mods on the channel, and she's going to be helping out all of our beginner backpackers. So if you have questions, make sure you ask Gretchen.
Put them in the comments.
And make sure you check out Gretchen's channel, which is Willie Outdoors. Her and Willie go on a lot of really exciting trips, and it is a very interesting channel. But we're going to get all the girls together here. We have about 15 that said they were going. We'll see how much of a turnout we actually get, and I'll introduce you to everyone whenever we get started. So we just stopped back there, had a little snack. Trip's going good. I think we're gonna have in between 16 and 20 people at camp. So this is our biggest event yet. Pretty awesome. Seems like everybody's having fun. We got past the awful hill at the beginning. If you can make it past that one, you should be pretty good. But it's perfect temperatures out today. It's supposed to be like 68 during the day and about 56 tonight. Oh wait, 52 tonight. But I think this is going to be a great backpacking trip. So far everybody's having a lot of fun. so we made it to camp. We are at Backpack Camp 1. And as you can see, we have taken over this big area. We got tents going up all over the place. We got 5 hammock campers, and the rest I think is tents. So everyone's trying to get their sleep system set up, but here it is, home for the night. Hi, Emmett.
Hi.
Are you sleeping in that thing?
I'm gonna take a nap.
Emmett's gonna take a nap, he said, in a minute. He's tired. He led the group and he's just done with all these women, I think. But after we get everything set up, we're gonna do some things over here around the common area. We're gonna learn about some things such as filtering water and some other backpacking things. But because it's a little bit different than car camping. So currently we're walking around doing show and tell. Everybody's gonna say what tent or hammock setup they have, kind of explain it a little bit, where you can get it. This is going to be very informative, kind of give you an idea of the gear that you actually want. So we're moving from each place to the next one.
So I have a 12-foot tarp, but it's a winter tarp, so it has doors just like hers. I just have my doors folded inside. My line system, these are called Namaclaws, and they are the easiest thing to set up. You just hook it and you pull it, and then there you got the tension. So it is so easy. I am not a knot girl, so anything that is lightweight hardware is what I'm about. For my suspension, this is Dutch. I have a Dutch chameleon hammock, and these are, I forget what this is called, the beetle buckles, and they're just so really nice to adjust. Use in our house is this CNOC bag, and we have a couple of sizes depending on the trip that we're gonna do. This one holds 2 liters. These bags you can also put water in and carry if you have to. We've had to do that on trails that are dry. So we essentially fill the bag, and exactly like Missy said, you want to make sure, like I'll use above, and you want to make sure there's like no water. It'll just take 1 drop, like she said, to get you sick. And I just put it right over our bottle and just squeeze. The good thing about the Sawyer too, it's a gravity filter as well, so you really don't, if you're like tired or you're not feeling it, just let it do its thing and it's gonna flow. So we usually will just do the dirty water on the bag, inside the bag and then we'll just fill our bottle waters that way.
This is it's your sack XL, I think. It's not the Almighty. The Almighty, these are Kevlar bags, and this one, a small critter can chew their way through it. The Ursack Almighty has the thicker Kevlar, and they cannot.
I have that one.
They cannot chew their way
That's
through
the one
it.
that my mom has. Is
The Almighty.
cannot?
Yeah, I thought about
Yeah,
that, but
it's
it was
for
$40
mermaids, too.
more. I mean, these are expensive.
Cool. When did you
Yes, they're very
I thought
pricey.
they were all
Like, if you're going
like 10%
pricey.
off sale.
So Gretchen is about to hang her bag, and she's going to try and get it up in that little triangle right there. Let's see how she does.
Yeah.
Oh, was that 3 tries or?
Eat it.
So proud.
Good morning. So as you can see, everybody's up, everybody's getting breakfast, getting coffee. It's another loud moment whenever you get 20 girls together and they're all hanging out around the common area over there. It's been a great time. Everybody's laughing, everybody's had fun. Some of us got cold last night, but I mean, I don't think it was unbearable. I see Emmett. He's looking out of his tent back there. All in all, though, it's been a great trip. We're going to hike out in 2 different groups this morning. Some of us need to get back to our cars a little bit earlier. So I'm going to hike out early with a group, and then Gretchen's going to hike out with the rest of the girls later this afternoon or around noon or so. So we won't see as many people on our way out, but it's still going to be a great hike out. Oh, I'm going to get over here and drink my coffee. Alright guys, so last night was Rachel's very first overnight backpacking. What'd you think?
It was pretty good. Good experience, definitely interesting to sleep in a hammock. I've never done that before either, so some lessons learned.
What'd you learn?
My feet were too high, so lower my feet a little bit, about 3 inches, and would have been perfect.
Did you lay sideways in it?
I did a little bit, yep.
Now, I toss and turn in my hammock, so that lay sideways thing really don't work because I'm on my left side, then I'm on my right side, and then I'm on my back.
Yeah.
I just move around everywhere, but it still works way better for me than a tent does.
Yeah, my back definitely hurts less in that than it would have if I was in the tent.
Nice. And Lisa's wife and daughters over there still asleep in the tent.
Yeah.
So I assume they slept good. I don't know. Did you get cold?
Not until it was time to wake up this morning, and then I got a little chilly.
So I got a little chilly last night. I probably should have brought a different blanket, but I slept pretty good though. Did you feel like the backpacking trip was informative at all? Did we?
Yeah, absolutely. We covered a lot of different areas that.
Or did we just confuse everybody?
No, I don't think so. I think we covered a lot of different things that people have questions on or weren't sure of. Like for me, when I'd never lit my stove before, so like it was really nice to have people around that knew about those things and could help when needed. Like when we turned the canisters sideways and all the gas leaked out as we're screwing the stove on. You know,
we had
things
one
like
or two little things that we did. It was kind of neat to get to see everybody's tents and setups because it kind of gives you an idea of different equipment too. So we had like 3 or 4 different types of stoves, 3 or 4 different types of water filtering, lots of options for tents, several options for hammocks to check out. So I think it went pretty good though.
And chairs.
And chairs, yes. The different chairs from the Walmart chairs to the expensive Helinox chairs to just some average Amazon chairs. So I think it went really good. How did you sleep, Lisa?
I began. And we both have 4 kids. As I said, I am one.
Are you going to go backpacking again?
Yeah. And they were
Yay!
Hooray, we did it.
Yay! So Lisa says she'll go backpacking again. Rachel says she'll go backpacking again. Hopefully their daughter goes backpacking again, which is pretty cool that she got to come.
Yeah.
How about you, Lori? Will you go backpacking again?
maybe in a tent.
Maybe in a tent?
Yeah.
Wasn't fond of the hammock at all.
Because they're so,
Wake up the next day and do work.
Did you get cold or was you freezing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. With the hammock, you got to get it like adjusted just right.
I know, and I may have to run a hammock again because I go join this side. I don't like running hammock side, but like
Right.
under quilt.
Got you.
Separate to be outside the under quilt.
Right. That way your under quilt hugs you.
Right. So once I made that adjustment at 6 o'clock, it felt
It was good. So are you going to try it one more time with us?
Probably try it again. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so now I'm here with Roxy.
Yeah, she
And this was Roxy's first night backpacking too. So what'd you think?
Oh, I enjoyed the backpacking, but I found that my sleeping
So it was just me and the dog for the night.
mat was not effective. I had to blow it up 4 times, so I did not sleep very well. But I think if I adjust what I'm using to sleep with, I'll be fine. And yes, I do intend to do it again.
So did you like the hike-in and stuff?
Yes, I enjoyed the hike and
have to bring
being
extra
around
layers 'cause
everybody
it's
and
not-
getting to know people.
You get below.
What did you think about all the equipment stuff? Did we cover a lot, or do you think we missed things?
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you one thing that we were talking about this morning that I thought was interesting is we all
my dog
didn't
likes
do very
camping
good with the
with cold
elevation
weather
of our,
because she's
like
all
what
fur.
tilt we had.
So she won't even
And I
curl up
wondered
and
if
be
you
like,
used a
when I
water
brought her in
bottle,
September, I thought, this
set
is
it where
nice.
you're going to
She'll
be
curl up
and
keep
see
warm.
where it's tilting to,
No.
that you may know if you're going to be in a downward tilt or an
Oh
upward
yeah,
tilt.
so like where you set your tent up at.
Yeah, so that might be helpful.
So that kind of gives you an idea more of how
Like, is your
to
head
set
going to
it.
be downhill
Yeah, that's a
or
good
not?
idea.
Yeah, so, but yeah.
Look at that, she's already given backpacking tips.
But yeah, other than that, you guys did really well at covering everything.
Oh, good, good. I wanted to cover shoes a little bit more because I feel your feet is a big part of hiking if you're hiking any distance.
Yeah, because I
But
wouldn't have known to buy bigger shoes for hiking. For sure.
I guess we can't cover absolutely everything
Right.
in one 18-hour backpacking
Exactly.
trip. But I'm glad you're going to go again.
Definitely. I
So-
enjoyed myself.
All right, well, we're going to get together, and the early group is going to get to hiking here in a few minutes, and the later group will hike out later, so we will see you on the trail. All right, so how do you think it went, Gretchen?
I think this was a success, and we definitely need to do more.
I think everybody really enjoyed it.
I think so too. We had
And
a good mix of complete newbies and people that have been maybe once or twice. So it's
I didn't think we got to show a lot of gear and a lot of different options
Definitely.
for, you know. I think the girls had fun. I think most of them will come back again.
I think so too.
I hope.
Yes.
But I want to thank you. You did a wonderful job on this trip. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate that you're willing to do more trips throughout
Definitely.
the year
We will.
to make our group grow. Because I really enjoy empowering women to actually get out here, do it. You can do it. I mean,
Yeah. We can do it.
once you get out here and you realize that the backpacking community is very supportive, for one, and for two, it's not as scary after you've done it once or twice.
Yes.
I mean, just grab a friend or get on the group. Put a post out there and be like, hey, I'd like to backpack for the first time. Is anybody willing to go with me? And I'm sure you're going to get some takers.
Definitely.
You're in my
Yes.
chair.
Don't be afraid. Just get out there.
Get out there and do it.
Just do it.
Meet those internet strangers. That's
Yes.
what we're all about.
That's what we
You're in my chair.
All right, so we are back at the trailhead. So the 4 of us hiked out together. The rest of the group is hiking out later today. But I want to once again thank Gretchen for setting this up. It was a great event. I think a lot of our new backpackers learned a lot, and all of us got to see some new gear, I think, which was pretty awesome. It's always good to, you know, check out other people's stuff. But I want to thank Mickey for driving up from West Virginia. She had a long drive to get here. We appreciate her being here, and she has been a follower of the channel for over a year and a half, and she's the one who sent me the cozies. So thank you.
You're
in
welcome.
person. I use those all the time. Would like to thank Lori for coming out. We hope you do backpack again.
I will.
And if you want a tent, I have several. I have a selection of tents. I will loan you one. Don't buy one.
Okay.
Don't buy one until you find what you really want. And I want to thank Roxy for coming out. Roxy's my buddy from work. So I finally talked her into it, and she says she's coming again, so I'm going to hold her to it. You're going to see her in upcoming videos, because I can harass her every day at work about it.
You can.
So thanks for watching. Thanks for going along with us. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, hit the subscribe button. Leave us a comment down below. Tell us what you liked about the trip. And if you are a lady who has not joined our Facebook group, Cool Chicks Hiking Collectively, go in there and sign up, join it. We're trying to get more people in other states, because we're going to try and do like the surrounding states of Ohio. Mickey has an event coming up in the end of May for West Virginia, so I'll probably be driving down to that. Lots of opportunities though, and all of the ladies on there are very helpful, very informative, so make sure you check that out, and we will see you up the trail.